Alright. I had to come back with another blog. It's been a minute. Whatever. But I had to come back with another blog because I did not comment on a few people that recently passed away and just left us. People dying that never died before. But anyway. I didn't comment on the death of, oh God, Amy Winehouse. I didn't comment on her death. Unfortunate, but she gone, y'all. I didn't comment on the recent, as of a week ago, Zachery, the pastor who passed away and died in a New York hotel. You know, some people proclaim that he was coked up. They found a white envelope in his suit pocket and all of this carrying on. So, you know, I've heard a lot of people saying that they would hope not, that this would not be true about a pastor and things of that sort and blah, blah, blah. What is his family going to think and what is his church going to think and what is his children going to think, and even if it's true he's a man of God, just leave it alone and stuff like that. You want to know what my honest opinion is? My honest opinion is, okay, all of that may be true, and guess what? The Bible says, for all sin and fall short of the glory of God. So anybody, even you, if you was once on drugs, are susceptible of making the same mistake, whether deliberate or not. People fall, people go back, people retreat under pressure, people break under pressure. This man was dealing with a lot of stuff, and I'm not making excuses on his behalf, but there's a lot of reasons why he could have done what he did, or etc., etc. But guess who is the judge of that? God is. So we don't have a heaven and hell to put him in, and if that was the case, then that's unfortunate. I just hope that he got his last few seconds and minutes together, and his last breaths to be able to utter something to God. And meanwhile, while I'm talking about death and all of that, besides Amy Winehouse dying, besides Zachery Timms dying, guess who else died? My damn cat died. My cat died. And I actually was up to watch my little poor thing take her last breath. Y'all, I had big plans for Kitty. Kitty was going to be my blog partner and everything, and she just kicked the bucket on me. She just kicked the bucket on me. I'm not fooling with you right now. My brother is acting a fool. But my cat died, and that was like losing a real family member. So yeah, you guys. Yeah. I ain't blogged all summer. I ain't had time to blog all summer. I've been busy. I've been out of town. I've been here. I've been there. I've been doing everything but blogging. Hey, that happens. Life happens. But besides that, I'm still doing all the other stuff that I told you guys I was doing. Working on my book. About to launch my publishing company come January 2012. Yeah. So that's a good thing. Besides that, I'm trying to think about what else has happened. Amy Winehouse, dead. Zachery Timms, dead. Sabrina, my cat, dead. Trying to think of what else to talk about that has happened most recently. This something interesting I wanted to talk about, just real brief. Have you guys noticed the number of sex cases, sex scandals that happened in 2011? Like, I almost want to call 2011 the year of the sex scandal. Like, I mean, we done had about 7 or 8 politicians and public figures, and I'm talking about high-ranking people, owners of banks, leaders of countries, political leaders, and so forth and so on, to have a sex charge and case and whatsoever. So, not making light of anybody's situation, should it be true, but I just find it interesting that this be the year that everybody's dirty laundry get aired out. So yeah, but that's interesting. You know, you guys, it's been a minute. I haven't been able to talk to you guys. I haven't been able to get through to you guys. Those of you that are on YouTube, I'm on Blip TV now, so you're going to have to Google me and figure it all out. I'm working on doing something that's a specific blog site where you'll be able to just connect with me. As a matter of fact, currently my blog is The Michael London Show at WordPress.com, but that blog is going to become www.themichaellondonshow.org or .com. You'll know when it's updated because I'll make a special video just to announce it. But for the most part, for right now, you can go there to see my latest stuff that's in sync with Blip TV. So yeah, so you guys, I'm kind of done. I don't want to wear you out. Hit me up in the comments section and leave me your comments, leave me your thoughts, especially concerning Amy Winehouse. Were you an Amy Winehouse fan? Were you a Zachery Tim's lover? And here is what I was waiting for. This is what I was waiting for. Besides the sex scandal stuff, this is what I was waiting to talk about. Eddie Long had a fifth accuser come forward that was kind of kept on a hush, kept on a low, kept secret of all the other people that came forth to talk about what, you know, digging in the booty and all of that stuff that he had done to them. And you know, you guys, I was very nice. I didn't really make fun of him. I didn't talk about him in a bad way. I didn't slander him or anything like that. But, see, the daredevil done fell. The little naughty devil Teddy done fell. But let me tell you. All right. I was at home minding my own business. That's what I do. I'd be home minding my own business. And somebody sent me an email with a blog and said, Michael London, I want you to check this out. And I said, self said, So I opened the email to read, to learn about this fifth accuser, and whose name I don't remember. I'll come back in another video and we'll talk about it again. Fair? All right. Anyway, this fifth accuser, I'm sure you guys have already heard it, most of you. But for those of you that wait for me to tell you stuff, you'll be late because I'm late doing this video. But anyway, the fifth accuser was a little bit more interesting, to say the least, than the rest, because this one was very flamboyant, had hair swooped to the side, had thick eyes and all of that stuff. Yes, man boobs. Boobs. Did you hear what I said? Boobs. He had boobs and things and what have you, and talking about he's a CD artist, recording artist, working on an album, and you know, that's not to say that those things are not true, but I think he brought an interesting outlook to this whole case. And if you guys have seen, I've only done 2 videos on Eddie Long because to me he's not that important. But he did do a little something for my ratings on my videos. But to me the case wasn't that important just for me to spend all that time talking about him. But needless to say, this particular individual that came forward put a whole new spin and outlook on this whole case that we call Eddie Long's sex scandal that was tried to be made hush, but now once again is being brought back in the open because of this one particular individual. And of course the case is now closed and it's over, but just as I said in my last video, when it was announced about the $15 million that was paid off to these individuals to shut up and not say anything and this not to be brought back into court and all of that, I told you guys in that video that I was kind of saddened because I felt like what should have happened didn't come forward, but yet and still somehow, let me stop. Somehow I knew that it just wasn't over with yet. I knew it wasn't over with yet, especially when you're dealing with stuff like this and when people think that you can take precautions and measures, which by right, when you have money, money is a what? Defense. So by right, he had all right to defend himself and protect himself and do what he thought was best for himself, but yet and still, when you're not right, whatever is done in the dark, as they say, comes out into the light. And it's not enough that you was just accused and these people came forward, but you continued to try to cover up your stuff, and so more stuff had to be uncovered, which I still say, even after the 5th one, Grace with Titties, that it's still not over. I just think that there's going to be some more people who come forward to share their experience and share their story with Eddie Long. And the sad part is some of these young men are probably my age now. And no, I'm not going to tell you my age, and you probably you'll Google it and figure it out. Ooh, you almost made me cuss. But you'll figure it out yourself. But anyway, yeah, that's the 5th thing I wanted to bring up. So we saying goodbye to Amy Winehouse. You know, they wanted you to go to rehab, and you should have went. You'd probably be alive today. And then you should have took to Zachery with you, and he could have preached the gospel to you and converted you and got you saved. And then maybe after Zachery got clean, he could have got this Grace with Titties saying that, you know, was in this case with Eddie Long. But some of y'all might not find some of what I just said funny. But the hell with it. It's my life, and I can blog if I want to. Peace. Love you. Thanks for watching.